Hey guys, it's M4J here, and welcome to Spa-Francorchamps for the Belgian Grand Prix. We are, of course, the Blue Bullets, M4J Racing. This is F1 2020. We are on pole. Me, myself, and I on pole with Mr. Hamilton right behind me. Mr. Aitken, my teammate sitting opposite me, is starting 19th, I want to say, which isn't too bad still. It's not last. I think he's got the two Williams ahead of it, behind him, so it's not last. Strategy for this race is just like any other. Nail the start, lead out turn 1, win by miles. Any questions? Ugh, I don't win by miles. I nail the start, don't lead out turn 1 in this track because I'm going to suck on that first corner. And then watch the Mercedes win by miles. But yeah, let's go on the race. 11 laps, that's fine. I was expecting it to be a lot higher than that. I was dreading like 15, 16 laps, but I guess it's quite a long circuit. 1 minute 40 odd was the qualifying time, wasn't it? So it is quite a big circuit. Not like Bahrain short circuit.
Welcome along then to the Belgian Grand Prix, the race that gave us the maiden victory for the Jordan team in 1998. And in the same team, the phenomenal debut of a young Michael Schumacher. There's always something special around one of the many corners of this fan-favourite circuit. So here we are once again, ready to go racing through the Ardennes forest. 4.35 miles of long straights, fast corners and massive elevation changes. It makes this not only one of the most exciting circuits on the calendar, but one that makes for some consistently high-quality racing as well. Simply put it, there really is no place quite like Spa. Anthony Davidson joins me once again in the commentary box, and it's fantastic to have you with us here today. But I'm curious, as a man with experience out on the track, how do you stop those pre-race nerves from becoming overwhelming when you're lining up on the grid?
From the moment qualifying's over, you start to feel the adrenaline in your body build up and the buzz in your stomach as you anticipate the run down into turn 1. It's all a bit like going into battle, and the unknown situation makes you nervous. Those pre-race nerves are a good thing. The day you don't have them means that you don't care anymore. And of course you have to make sure that all the procedures are second nature to you, so that they're not taking up too much of your capacity.
Before we begin, let's take a quick look at the grid lineup for today's race. It's the owner-driver in pole position then, and Lewis Hamilton completes the front row. As we continue through the rest of the grid today, we have Bottas, Verstappen, Charles Leclerc and Ocon, Sainz, Perez, Norris and Pierre Gasly, Raikkonen, Albon, Daniel Ricciardo and Vettel, Stroll, Giovinazzi, Kevin Magnussen and Roman Grosjean, Russell, Latifi, Kvyat. They'll be starting further back after an earlier grid penalty, and Jack Aitken. It's almost time for those 5 red lights to go out. Then let's see who can prevail today.
Why did Aitken get a 10-place penalty? It's a bit harsh, isn't it? I think we're going to go softs and mediums. I'm going to go with this one because it's faster. 3 seconds, or 2.8 seconds faster. Let's be a bit generous. In terms of fuel, I'm not planning on going for rich that much around here. So, yeah. Let's go. Formation lap.
We're not seeing any technical issues coming off the practice start. Watch the RPM on the full start. We don't bog down.
I can't even do the first corner properly on the formation lap. What is this? See you, everyone. Laters. Check overtake works. Yep, seems to. Don't need to like break the sound barrier up here. I can take it a little bit easy around some of these. Let's try and keep the line green for every corner, shall we? Including this one here. Hello, Marshall. That's a nice green flag you're waving there for me. Oh, hello, Lewis. You decided to catch up, did you? You wait for the flat out bit, my friend. You just wait. Either that, or I can just crawl round here and like not let them warm up their tyres and brakes at all. I should have done that. Is that a bit toxic? That's probably a bit toxic. Alright, I'm on the fast bit now. Flat out bit. My car's very heavy because it's full of fuel. Oh god, I was wondering what happened then. Whew. At least I don't have to go around the chicane in formation lap. Does it for me. It's nice of it, isn't it? Yeah, what did Aiken get a 10 place penalty? Did he change his gearbox or something? Maybe he changed his engine? Don't know. I'm going to do a really good start though. If I'm going to get into turn 1. I ballsed it up on the formation lap, guys. How am I going to do it on the actual race?
Keep an eye on the lights. The start sequence will begin as soon as the grid has formed. Be ready with the clutch.
Come on, Jack. In position, please. I can't even see the lights right now. That must be dangerous, surely, with the halo. Hello, aircraft. Yes! Yes! I did it! I did it! Alright, don't mess up this section now. The Mercedes is gaining. It is actually gaining. That's incredibly depressing. That's me driving flat out with ERS on, and I'm being gained on by the Mercedes. That's incredibly depressing. Alright, I'm not going to pay too much attention to what's going on behind me right now. I think if I pay a little bit more attention to what I'm doing on track and not what's going on behind me, I should be alright.
Well done, mate. Nice start.
Cheers, Jeff. You're a ledge. Lewis, no. I can see you out the corner of my eye. I can see you trying to make moves on me. You gotta buy me dinner first before you can make a move. I love that comment that Lewis made about Bottas in Sochi, wasn't it? Or was it? No, it was the Nürburgring, wasn't it? Where he overtook Bottas. Bottas got him back a few corners later, and Lewis just said, when he went past me, I thought, good on you, man. I was like, yeah, you thought that. Of course you did. Surprised that Bottas got him. You have to brake so early for that. Oh god, I felt the back end start to go then. How hard do you think it's going to be for me to get out of DRS range within the next lap? Because that's what's going to happen, particularly going up the hill there. That Hamilton, oh, it's Bottas now. He's going to get DRS and I'm just done because I can't fight that. Apart from swerving in front of him and risking taking us both out of the race, there's nothing I can do. Come on, I've got to do this 10 more times. How good would a win be here though? How good would a win be here? In terms of the rivalry, I've beaten Leclerc on everything so far in Spa. So I need to keep that going. Oh, it's bumpy. It is bumpy. Don't clip that curb. Alright, DRS enabled any second now.
We're approaching the pit window. You'll be on the mediums.
There it is, DRS enabled, and I need to go. .3. Yes, did it. Another fast sector as well. I don't know if I can get fastest lap for the race. I think someone else might pip it right at the end. What I should have done before the race was pay closer attention to what lap I was meant to pit on, because the pit window is now open, but that doesn't mean I'm meant to box. Just you can't box. I think you can if you've got like a front wing damage or something, but you can't normally box within the first lap or two to change your tyres, just to say you've done it and then go the rest of the race on the same tyres. I don't know though, maybe you can. That might just be a game thing. Also, he's gained right up to me again. And now it's a slow second sector, so that would explain why. I kind of meandered my way through there a little bit. I was too busy chatting. Dole. Excuse me, Valtteri. I saw you there trying to hit me. Oh god, he's going to be right in DRS range, isn't he? Yep, there goes the wing. I'm in trouble.
Great work. That's a new fastest lap of the race.
Oh, wide through there. That's not helpful. Although they seem to be going wide as well when you look at it. Full race update.
You are in first position, front of the pack. Bottas is behind you. The gap is less than a second. They're on old softs. Your pit window opens next lap. 8 laps to go.
Oh, don't cut that corner, you dipstick. There we go. Nice, nice. I don't think it's going to be a fast second sector again, though. I think it's probably going to be a red one. Oh, green. So it's my personal best, but it's not the fastest of the race. This could be another fastest lap. Bit of a gap now between me and VB. Hamilton currently on fastest lap. Let's see.
Box. We're coming in this lap.
Are we? Do we have to? I'm having such a good time. I suppose we should, because we're almost halfway through the race. I need to save my energy as well, so I might as well save my energy on this one. .6 ahead. So I'm going to be returning from the pits in roughly the midfield. That being said, yeah, they are still both behind me. They've not pitted yet. Oh god, I forgot this was that corner. Dole.
Tyre condition is still looking good.
Yeah, brake. I know I said I'd save my ERS, but a little bit won't hurt. So what I might do once I'm around here... Oh, can I not change it? I was going to change it to recharge. I guess, can you not do that during a race? I thought you could. Is it just qualifying?
Be careful, we think you're going to start losing some tyre grip around now.
Okay, as long as it doesn't happen during this speed section. Box this lap.
Understood, stopping this lap.
Around here and into the pits. So Hamilton's coming in, Bottas is staying out. Can't use the radio while I'm in the pits, which is stupid. That might actually be a rule though.
Exit now.
Alright, I'm still ahead of Lewis.
That was our last stop. No more scheduled pit stops.
Who's that behind me? Fiat, come on, man. I might as well let him go. He's not my fight. Although if he's going to brake check me like that, I'll shunt him into the bloody wall. My fight's with Lewis, and he's behind me still. Valtteri will be pitting very soon. Come on, Mark, no mistakes. No mistakes, and this race is yours. Although I do need to gain on Valtteri still, because if he pits and comes out ahead of me, I'm stuffed. So I might need to get past Fiat again, but that's what this speed section is for.
We have 5 laps of fuel remaining.
Yeah, we got more fuel than we need, it's fine. I had to lift there. I wasn't going to risk it, because if he came across me, that's the worst bit of the track to crash on. Yeah, he's coming in. Alright. Clean track, let's go. And I got DRS. I got DRS for a driver who isn't even out on the track anymore.
Bottas is in the pits.
Oh, come on. Jack's in too. Oh, there's
Jack
Valtteri.
is coming in for a stop.
Yes! He will have DRS on me in a second though. Oh, that was close, mind. That was close. And he's got DRS. But has he got DRS? No, I think he's just got overtake. You brake check me as well, you bastard. I'll take a podium. I'll take a podium. It would be nice if I could catch him. Three laps left after this one. We'll see how I do on the speed sections. Oh, don't get your Tokyo drift on now, Marky boy. So who's still in front? Bottas, obviously, because he just went past me. Magnussen, who hasn't pitted yet. And maybe Grosjean? Looks like an Alfa Romeo. So Giovinazzi or Raikkonen.
Giovinazzi's out in front.
Yeah, Giovinazzi. Oh, you don't want to be 3 wide through here. No, no, no. Oh, thought I was going to hit him then. Alright, Magnussen's in. Hamilton's right behind me. I've got DRS, so is he. This feels like a race though, I'll give you that much. It feels like a race. No, 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 no! What happened there? Oh, you are kidding me.
Damage to your wing. Damage to your wing. Suggest we
Don't hit me.
to change it.
Don't hit me. Oh, God. What
There's
on
4
earth?
laps of fuel remaining.
I don't know what happened. Do you know what? I'm actually restarting the race. I am actually restarting the race. I did nothing wrong there. I did nothing wrong. And after this race, I think I'm going to put rewind on, so I don't have to restart the race. I did nothing wrong there. There's no reason why I should have spun out like that. I wasn't pushing. I lifted going through Radeon. There is no reason why that should have happened. Maybe I clipped a curb, I don't know, but that to me should not have happened. So yeah, I'm sorry guys. I know I said I wouldn't do it, but that to me felt like absolute bullshit. Can he really do this? Right. Who am I watching? You. Are you really allowed to do this? I'm on the racing line, I'm on the racing line, I'm on the racing line, I brake, I've got the inside. There's no way he's allowed to do that. No way. Alright, last restart. Last restart. If he does it again, I'm just going to have to suck it up, aren't I? I am scared of this section of track. That's the thing. I am actually terrified of this section of track now, after what's just happened. Alright, I might be a bit quiet now because I'm just concentrating. I deserve a podium. I deserve a podium. I'm going to go that far. My tyres weren't worn. I'd only had them for like 3 laps. Okay, running wide there doesn't help. Who actually hit me there? It was Bottas, right? It wasn't Hamilton.
We're looking good so far.
And take 1, I probably could have continued and should have continued, but without my front wing. If I just spun, then I would have sucked it up and continued. But without a front wing, you've either got a pit to change it, or you have to go so slow around every corner. Your race is pretty much done. A bit like Albon, I might as well just retire the car. Because at that point, you're not coming back. Be a bit more ruthless now though and try and open up a bigger lead. Okay. Seconds ahead. That I think is exceeding track limits. That's the thing about this game. You end up hating the Mercedes drivers, and in real life, I don't. I like them both. I think they're both very good. But because they're so, like, they're always behind you, you're always racing them. They always end up in front of you after, like, the first two corners, and you're just thinking, how? And then they start getting aggressive and ramming you, which is definitely not on. I know I threatened to do it to other drivers. I wouldn't actually do it, not intentionally anyway, apart from in Baku. What I did actually ram someone into the wall.
We're approaching the pit window. You'll be on the mediums.
I'm trying to remember who that was now, I hear. I think it was Cavier. Yeah, you just got, for that section, you just got to pick a line and stick to it. And hope you don't hit a curb. Bit wide. Bit wide. This feels like a Chinese Grand Prix now, where I'm just opening up a lead. And I spun in China. I spun. That's when I came in to change my tyres. I spun on that lap. So I don't think I've gone a race where I haven't made a mistake. At some point. Either a DNF level mistake, or a cost you a couple of positions mistake, or somehow you fluked it mistake. I had such a big lead in Beijing, that I was able to spin round and still win the race. I don't think I'll be so lucky this time, because they are gaining on me again. It was 2.6, now it's 1.3, and I'm running wide on these corners, which does not help. Yeah, slow second sector. I think they're starting to get their gears together. Still, good final sector, should see me in good stead. As long as they're not within DRS range, which they're not yet. So that probably didn't help. That's really not helped. Yeah, it was a slow final sector as well, because of that last corner. That's not good either. Jack's coming early.
Jack is in the pits. Jack in the pits.
Jack's in the box. Aww. I'll see myself out again. I wonder if anyone during F2 commentary has made that joke when he pits. Jack in the box. You've got to, right? It's the law. Slow sector again. That's just because I keep running wide.
About tyre condition for now. Everything's looking good.
Full race update.
Okay, copy that.
Full race update.
You're leading the pack. P1, Hamilton behind. Our gap behind is 1.3 seconds. They're on old mediums. Your pit window opens next lap. 8 laps to go.
I don't know what he just copied that.
We're boxing this lap.
I don't know what he replied to first of all when he said copy that. I'm a bit worried now. What have I done? Box this lap.
Okay, we can take you this lap.
Might as well come in now. This feels a lot more solid. They're still behind me, so I'm not pushing. Like going up the hill there, I didn't have ERS on. I wasn't pushing at all. I'm going to save that for a little bit later on in the race. As long as they're within like 0.5 of a second behind me, I don't feel too panicked. If they close it to less than a second, then I might start worrying a little bit, which they almost have done now. So I ran a little wide there. I think for now, going into the pit stops, I should be okay. Skidded a bit there. Alright. Hamilton also coming in. Bottas again staying out. I guess they can't both come in at the same time. That's one of the disadvantages of having a team where both drivers are at the top. You can't pit them both together. And you can't open a gap to stack them either. Hamilton's coming, Hamilton's coming. Come on, come on, come on. Get him on, get him on, get him on, get him on.
Release, release.
Just.
Look after these tyres now. We want to finish the race on this compound.
Alright, back on track. Haven't got anyone right behind me this time, like Fiat. Also haven't got DRS, but that's fine. Hamilton's stuck in traffic actually, he's quite a ways behind. Teammate status.
They're on fresh mediums. They're in 22nd. The time last lap was
Jack.
a 2:12.0.
2:12. That's after pitting as well. That wasn't the same lap he pitted on, was it? Or was it? Maybe it was actually. 22nd though. He does well in practice. Just doesn't quite translate into qualifying. Certainly not into the race. Oh, Jack.
We've got a lot of spare energy. Use your overtake button.
One step ahead of you there, Jeff. Right, Daniel Ricciardo right in front of me.
There's 5 laps of fuel remaining.
Alright, Ricciardo pitting. So now it's me and my friend Antonio. Oh, I'm so wide, so wide. I nearly went straight into the back of Giovinazzi then. Bottas is in. I'm ahead of Bottas. Alright, I don't need to push. I don't need to push. Giovinazzi will pit at some point. Oh, I felt it start to go then. I lifted. I'm a coward.
The car behind has boxed for the mediums. Car behind on the medium tyre.
I need to get past Giovinazzi, preferably before he pits, because he's going to hold me up right now and Bottas is going to catch me. And he's not a lapped car or anything, so he's not going to get blue flagged. I have to do it purely on skill. And I don't have any skill, so this is going to be interesting. Maybe do it on the speed section. And I'm right behind him now. No, Antonio, Antonio, no.
Brilliant. Nice move.
Oh, thanks, Jeff. I don't think he's ever complimented me on an overtake before. Oh, he pushed me on the grass there, though. That was... Oh, man. My little heart. And now he's pitted. Well, aren't you a bell end? He knew he was coming in, and yet he did that anyway. Tosser. Alright, got through there in one piece. Come on. 2.5 seconds ahead. This is good. This is good stuff. I'm in light mode right now as well because I've burnt so much fuel.
There's 4 laps of fuel remaining.
I actually think I'm faster than the Mercedes in the corners. It's just the straights where they get me. As long as I don't make any mistakes, of course. If I make mistakes, then they're faster than me everywhere. But if I do a good corner, I think my aero is a lot better than theirs. Either that or it's just the AI difficulty kicking in. It's really hard to tell. Great second sector. That was such a good second sector. I can imagine Martin Brundle complimenting me right now. This feels fast. This lap feels very fast. Oh, gotta get this bit right though. I'll get this bit right too. Oh yes.
Good job. That was the fastest lap of the race so far.
That extra point will be very handy come the end of the race. And the end of the season, in fact. Full race update.
You are in first position, front of the pack. Bottas behind. Okay, the gap behind is 3.2 seconds. They're on fresh mediums. Pit strategy complete. See these tyres through to the end now. Just 3 laps to go now. 3 laps.
Yes, I lifted on the hill. Don't at me. I wanted to be secure going up there because I've got such a lead right now that I can afford to be a little bit more cautious on that little section if it means I don't spin. And I can make up for it pretty much on the rest of the lap. Grosjean's out. Oh dear, what happened to him? Teammate status.
They're on old mediums. They're in 22nd. The time last lap was a 1 minute 53.9.
He's got it down. So it must be after he came out of the pits. He had a slow lap. This isn't very fast, is it? Thought I'd put some good corners together there. Mind you, still 3.2 ahead. That will change after this section because they are faster than me around here, I imagine.
Engine is looking a little worn. Power output will be less than optimal.
Don't tell me things like that now.
Caution, caution.
Is this where Grosjean? Yeah. How the hell did he end up over there? Did he pull up over there or did he crash?
Okay, clear.
Was I meant to slow down for yellow flags? Although it's just no overtaking. Double yellows is slow down, right?
We have 2 laps of fuel remaining.
Please tell me I'm not going to get a penalty for that. Even that was slow. Why was that slow? That was a really good sector, I thought. Come on, come on, come on. Around here, good stuff. These feel like solid corners. Maybe I'm throwing it around a little too much and I'm losing time from that, but these feel like solid corners. Maybe I just put in a really good lap. Now I can't beat it. Could be that. No, oh God. Please not now. My hands are aching. Imagine trying to do this for like 50, 60 laps. That must cane. Final lap.
This is your final lap of the race.
Grosjean's gone. Right, I might lift up here again just so I definitely don't ruin it. I know I'm a coward. I lost half a second doing that, but actually he's catching me quite fast now. Was that a mistake? God, I hope not. Maybe I was a bit too cautious. I know, 2.8, it's starting to go up again. Okay, okay, I should have it. I should have it. Not on my fastest lap. I think one of them two might get it off me now. Might as well use up the ERS I've got left. Yes, come on, one more corner. Yes! Deserved! That's all I'm saying.
Fantastic. You've won the Grand Prix.
Deserved. Oh, piss off. Okay, I suppose I started on pole. But still.
You can't fault the performance on the track today. A well-deserved victory. Anthony Davidson, a resounding victory today. What set them apart from the rest?
Well, they certainly stood out as a driver with tons of confidence on the track. I think their ability to keep their cool, even during some of the more hectic parts of the race, meant they were able to capitalise on the mistakes of other drivers, giving them the opportunity to make their way to the top spot with ease.
Welcome then to the podium, our top three drivers. What a great effort from them today in a very difficult race.
Champagne time. Who wants to get sprayed? Come here, Valtteri. You might have pushed me into the wall, but we're still best buddies. We did it. Woohoo! Suck on that as well, Charles. That's a major turnaround in the rivalry and a boost there into the next tier. I've unlocked that weird logo looking thing.
So, let's review the driver's standings. More points for Valtteri Bottas, further solidifying his lead at the top of the table. Now, let's discuss, Ant. Who would you say is a contender for driver of the day?
Sebastian Vettel would definitely be my first choice. He showed up a lot of the drivers out on the track today and didn't show any signs of slowing down.
It's time to check out the constructors' standings. The current championship leaders still hold top spot, but that gap is getting smaller. Meanwhile, AlphaTauri's strong weekend allows them to continue their march up the table. It's been an absolutely wild weekend of Formula One action. I can't wait to see what's next.
AlphaTauri's strong weekend. Their highest finisher was 12. Aitken 21st. He was a long way off the pace. Long way off the pace. One thing I'm surprised by is why Vettel got driver of the day. Sure, he finished 6 places above where he started, but I mean Albon came up 3. So that's pretty impressive. Kvyat came up 5. guess because Vettel scored points and the others didn't. And also I won the race, so yeah. Right, highlights time, but before that, I'm going to sign off the video. Thank you very much, guys, for watching. Don't forget to hit the like button if you enjoyed the video, and of course, if you enjoyed the series, drop some comments down below. If you want to criticize me for restarting the race, you have every right to. The reason I did those is because I still feel like, and the highlights might, actually the highlights won't show it, that's true. Go back and watch the video again. I'm sure I did nothing wrong going up the hill, and yet I lost the back end. I have no idea how that happened. And the second time, I mean, I got shunted on the first corner. Not first corner. Got shunted on the first lap on that corner, and that's not on either. So I said justified, you know, deserved victory at the end. Because I am owed a win in many ways. You know, there's several races now where I've spun out. Canada, for example, France as well. Last lap collisions and spins that have cost me points. So I felt like this was a deserved victory, and it's done massive amounts for the driver standings and the team standings. So yeah, if you want to criticise me for restarting, that's absolutely fine. You're well within your rights to, but hopefully I've explained a little bit more there why I chose to do it. And again, if it wasn't for the fact that I lost my front wing, I would have continued. But because I lost the front wing and we had like 2 laps to go, it would have been impossible for me to even finish in the points, never mind on the podium. But yeah, besides that, if you haven't already subscribed to the channel, be sure to hit the subscribe button. If you have already subscribed to the channel, thank you guys for your continued support. Enjoy the highlights, and until next time, I will see you soon.